Hey, before we leave, we're gonna speak to everyone.
Kadash.
Yeah.
Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
Me too.
Then I envy its imagination. If I was this shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it.
Okay.
There is another way. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is. Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
It's an ores alarm? Oh no, it's back in the deep roads. Okay. We can do that shortly. Let me get out of here, explore a little more, and see what we can find.
There you
Oh,
are.
Ogren, I'm sorry.
Wanted to talk to you. Aye, here we go. You and I, we've... you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things? Well, I'll be shaved skin and hung up to dry.
Maybe I shouldn't
Too
have.
soon, no, lady. Too soon.
What?
I just wanted to ask a favor. I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Sure.
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calan'd. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something, but I keep thinking about her. Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No,
Yeah.
What was it you wanted to say?
Getting to know my friends.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them. Oh, it's not just that. Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but it's not only that. Sure,
True,
it
I
must
am
come
not
from
human.
some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings? Nonsense. It can imagine my surprise discovering such a thing was possible from a creature so... soft. But there it is. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Okay.
Yes? Well, we're not exactly alone. What did you have in mind? Oh, but what about our audience? You don't think...
Oh, don't mind me.
Oh god.
No, God! A little
Ew.
creepy, that.
Alright. Let's get out of here for a bit. I won't forget Shell's mission.
You're drunk, aren't you?
Hey, is that a
Pity
question?
for a poor old
Didn't
man.
sound like a question.
How in the Maker's name do you manage to be constantly drunk? Are we even carrying that much alcohol with us?
Give me a moment. Why, the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off
Has
the
he ever
world with all
left?
that sky up there. Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Let's go, friend. You're gonna be fine. Uh-oh. That dragon.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
Are we getting attacked at our own camp?
Time for more dark times.
They found us.
Lovely.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Will they send next, Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortifications should be built around the camp.
And so I shall.
Can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep.
Wow.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins. It is done. Let us move on.
What have you there? A mirror? You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it, much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
No.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
Aw. This game has a lot of surprises. Like, I'm just passing out gifts and somehow that triggered a cutscene with her. Okay, so I think we're close enough friends with Morgan to continue her, like, storyline. Gosh.
A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated? No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
I guess. Doesn't really help much. I'm just kind of listing her.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
No. Alright, can't continue her story. I already spoke to Sten like just now. Shale, you look so cool with those stones, or those crystals.
It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the deep roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves. I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it
you're
did
friends.
that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Okay. Alright, we're not gonna get into any more like deep stories. We're just gonna talk to whoever like has something to say.
Gonna talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why. Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I haven't spoken to Wynn in a long time.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Nope. Oh yeah,
Yes,
Connor. But he,
of course.
not the same.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most. Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone, replaced by madness. And there is no
I
turning
suppose
back,
so.
or at least that's what they say. Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity. Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Okay, so we now have someone from Orzammar. Looks like we're just waiting for someone from the forest. I can't remember what it's called now, because it's a new day. We will do that soon. Should I do Shale's mission first? I think I will. I think I'll do Shale's mission because...
if I may.
Oh, he wants to talk to me too.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the question on, and this is all very fine and well. My
You
question
keep barking.
is to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity. Oh, I imply nothing specific, of course. One simply assumes that Once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong? Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yes, of course you can.
What say you?
Let me make sure. I'm not gonna be rude. Okay, Alistair,
Yes?
you were so corny.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think? I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. There I was, enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Of course, I actually just remembered after talking to him, we're supposed to go back to where the war started. Okay. For sure we're taking Alistair, of course. He was there with me. For some reason, Wynn said she really wanted to be there.
Yes.
So she can come, I guess. And... to Liliana, I think. Yeah. We're going... yes. Ostagar. When?
I fell.
What?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Wynn, what the heck is happening to you?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
What the heck? Attack right away, are we?
Something about returning here makes me feel old, Wynn.
And what exactly are you implying, Alistair?
What? What? Nothing. No, I just thought...
You just thought I might be an expert at feeling old and could share some sage advice.
I just mean that I was a different person then.
Of course.
I believed him, you know? That it would be
I'm
a
staying out of
glorious
it.
battle that
Well,
we'd
all
win.
right.
I did too. We were all a little bit younger the last time we were here.
Well, not you. You've always been old.
With lips like that, son, you'll be lucky if you live to be half my age.
Rude. Okay, I remember this place. This is where we drank the blood, actually.
Now, this should be
Herlock Strider. What does he have? Okay,
What's the matter, Alistair?
he's got some of the
I
armor.
don't know, it just feels wrong to find us here. Poured over by dark spawn and thick with their rot. It was his.
It does.
No, I feel it too. But he is not the first king to ever fall in battle, or even the first to fall to the Darkspawn.
Yes, but this wound cuts deeper.
And it will bleed
We
longer.
rescued it.
But we must keep moving. No doubt the Darkspawn are eager to give us plenty more reasons to mourn.
We got his armor. We'll get all of it. There's more right there. It really does seem like a long time ago that we were even here. It says Elric's buried key. Oh. Key to the Royal Arms chest. Alright. This is where the doggy kennels were. Where Scarlet got rescued. Gosh. I still hate that noise. Oh, the Mabaris are dead. I hate that.
It is.
Okay, he had another piece of armor. I didn't show that before he died. So his tent, is the chest that where his tent was, I think? Yes. Secret correspondence. And Merrick's
So it's
blade.
true. He had
Ooh.
convinced the forces of Orlais to ally against the Darkspawn.
Empress Celine was merely awaiting his response.
A response that never came, and now never will.
Ah.
Never is a long time, Alistair. Give it time, and let cooler heads prevail. There will be peace between us yet.
Well, I hope you live to see it, Wynne.
And I hope the Darkspawn don't.
Is that why Loghain had Cailan killed as well? Because he didn't want to work with the Elysians? I think that could be the reason. Because he did badmouth them, like... That's such a shame. Oh, God. Feels like so long ago. Ooh, he's a bad one. Ooh, gosh.
Time for more Darkspawn, I see.
They just hit their own people. I don't understand. Just look at. Can we take him down?
Forgive us,
That's
my
such
king. Once we flushed the Darkspawn from their holes and bought ourselves some time, we'll be back to see you to the Maker.
Okay. What does the quest say to do? Okay, here it is. Return to Oscar. Recover 3 more items.
Of
Okay.
course.
He's definitely the one with the armor, for sure.
I tried to be merciful.
Up there,
You should run while you can. You forced our hand. So I shall.
His gauntlets. Okay.
Trap right ahead.
Okay, 2 pieces of armor left. I'm sure that it's probably... Well, no. There's someone to the left. Are we even... How do I get that way? Oh. Pretty obvious, sorry. Okay, there is one more piece of armor. What is that?
Let's make this quick.
It looks like it could be in here. Wow. This is just a sad place to be, y'all.
Of course.
Ooh, look how many are in there. Okay. Ooh.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine where that leads.
And so
Well, we're gonna find out. Ah, they're all just hanging out in this scary basement thing.
What's in here? Of course.
Scared me. Oh dear, they keep jumping out at me.
All right.
Let's get out there. Oh, more.
Well, all
We almost died there. Better save. This is where the ogre got the king. I see him. What? Oh, flashbacks. Oh, come on.
time
I
for
look
more
pretty
dark
funny with
times.
my helmet.
As you desire. And so I shall.
There it is. The last of them.
It has been a long day. By the lines around your eyes, I dare say you look as old as I.
And if I may say so, milady, you appear to be getting younger by the day.
Be careful who you flirt with, young man. When you wake up beside me tomorrow morning, I'll be back to reminding you of your grandmother.
Beside you.
You heard what I said. It would not be the first time I woke to a younger man in my bed.
Are all women this evil and conniving when they grow old?
Just me, my dear. Just me.
Please win. Oh. Oh, okay. It cut us all the way back.
Alistair,
Really sad.
are you all right?
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something. He was a good man who hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
Definitely. I really want to play an evil playthrough just to see how everyone reacts. Shame, shame. Well, how's everybody feeling?
So, all this time we've spent together, you know, the tragedy, the brushes with death, the constant battles with the whole blight looming over us. Will you miss it once it's over?
God, I will.
I know it might sound strange, considering we haven't known each other for very long, but I've come to care for you a great deal. I think maybe it's because we've gone through so much together. I don't know. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm fooling myself. Am I? Fooling myself? Or do you think you might ever feel the same way about me?
Of
So I fooled you,
course.
did
I love a love story.
Good to know.
You have blood all over you.
That wasn't too soon, was it? Good. I'll take that as a good sign. Maker's breath, but you're beautiful.
Aww.
I am a lucky man. Now, let's get back to what we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
That was really nice. What do you
You're
think,
quite
Gwen?
taken with each other, aren't you? I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
Yeah, what about me?
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do? Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
I'll
I'm
consider
just
it,
trying to
I guess.
minimize the suffering that may come to
I know when.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Thank you. Hey, what about you?
Something I can help with?
No. Okay. Let's get out of here. It's kind of a sad, kind of scary, creepy type of place.